breaking down peas or busting down peas versus wholesaling peas. What are the benefits? What are the negatives? My job isn't to tell you which is better because it all depends on your situation and where you're at in this point in your life. But it's just to educate you guys and give you guys the info so that you can make better decisions on how you want to progress in life. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Neo Cannabis. In 2018, I started a licensed cannabis delivery service based in Oakland, California. And within 2 years, I scaled it up to a 7-figure operation. Now I teach current and prospective cannabis entrepreneurs how to break into the industry, how to start and scale their own cannabis businesses. So if this sounds like something that you would be interested in, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You're not going to want to miss out. Also, for anything within this cannabis industry, I am your source, whether that's vendors, consultations, collabs, free resources.
I appreciate that afro too. You dig? I appreciate that. Most people don't appreciate afros. I still do, because hell, if you ain't noticed, I'm halfway torn between cutting mine back off. Hell, it'd be that short fro that be getting me. Like, man, this shit kinking and knotting up real quick. Like, hell, your boy over here growing hemp rope. I might have to sell that as a specialty item. Hey, shouts out to the homemade hemp rope, because that's exactly what my hair is. It's straight THC in my DNA. Shouts out to not telling, because that's not my DNA, but you know how we do.
Sources, access to people within my network from the industry. You can contact me at neocannabis1@gmail.com and I will get you right. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So, wholesaling the pea versus busting down the pea. We're going to break down the two. So let's start with wholesaling. I consider anything over a QP, so 4 ounces, if you're selling anything over that amount, that is considered wholesaling. The most common form of wholesaling is, of course, peas. Some of the negatives with wholesaling is, and especially in this day and time, in this climate, within the cannabis industry, it's all about volume, because it's not like back in the day, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, where you can buy a pea for $2,000 and you can sell it for $4,000. It just doesn't work like that. Your margins are going to be extremely smaller nowadays. You may buy a pea for $1,000, so now you can get good light dep, a decent indoor for that amount. You may only be able to flip it for 200. So imagine if you're only buying 2 or 3 peas at a time and your whole goal is to wholesale it. You may make a little bit more margin if you're busting down QPs and halves, but most people, when they wholesale, they're not even trying to deal with that. They're trying to do the least amount of work to make the most amount of money. That's most people's goal when they wholesale. So,
which is a bad thing about trying to get into sales, because if you only want to have one market, which is what he would say, as far as, oh, I prefer to just move the pound hold. If you ain't buying a whole pound, don't even call me. Damn, I hate those type of people. I mean, I don't hate them, I understand them, which is why I hate them, because it's just a lazy fucking move. That means you're going to be missing out. And if you're missing out on money, you can't be in the tribe, because guess what? The number one thing we do is teach you how to do what you're already doing at the highest level efficient, which means what? Hey, you get the pound, bust the pound down however the pound gonna go for you to make the most money off the pound. You see what I'm saying? It ain't about the bullshit. It's about the end, not the fucking journey. You dig? If we don't get to the end, there's no point in having a fantastic journey. Hell, you ain't gonna make it.
If I can find somebody who wants to buy 3 peas and I have 3 peas, they're going to just get it off and probably make only $600 profit. They're going to buy those peas for $3,000, 3 peas, $1,000 a piece. They may tack on 200 each per piece, so they sell it to whoever that person is for $1,200 each. They made themselves $600. That's cool and all, but it's just like your profit margin is so small, it's going to be hard to reinvest that back into your operation and continue to scale it, because if you're only making $600 profit and you had to take all of this risk to get the peas here, find buyers, that may not be worth it for you. So it all depends on your situation. And then with wholesaling, if you want to make big money, you need to have big money. You need to have the funds in order to go get those. And you also need to have the plug, the growers who can